Yo, what's up? Your life coach and mentor here, Jonathan Belcher. Just want to talk to you about betrayal in this video, because if you've ever been betrayed, you know it's a horrible feeling, especially if you've been betrayed by somebody you love. It's a little muggy out here, but I said I'm gonna do this video anyway, because this is something that's been on my chest, and I want to share this with you guys. So, what are the reasons that people betray you? Could be a lot of reasons why a person might betray you, you know, and show you sides to themselves that you never thought you'd see. One of the reasons could be that you betrayed them first. I mean, shit, that's always a possibility. What goes around comes around. So if you betrayed somebody harsh enough to the point where you really, really hurt them, they might seek revenge. So that's one of the reasons why a person might betray you. But you could get betrayed by family members, you could get betrayed by friends, you could get betrayed by society, the system. There's so many different ways you could get betrayed, but it hurts most when it comes from somebody you really love, somebody who's really, really close to you, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something like that, you know. That's usually when betrayal is gonna hurt the most. Other reasons why people might betray you is because maybe they feel like you ain't that hot no more. You know, they feel like you fell off. They probably switch sides because they feel like things aren't as successful as it used to be, you know, or they may feel like you ain't making as much money as somebody else, so they might betray you and go join the other side, you know. That could be another reason why people do it, because people are looking at things. They're looking at the things that they can gain. So what is another reason? Greed. Greed is a major reason why people get betrayed, because the person might be greedy. So they might be valuing things more than they value your relationship with them. That could be a reason why somebody betray you. But betrayal isn't just what you do to a person, you know, how you respond to them, or going out there and maliciously planning to hurt that person. That's not what makes something betrayal. It's not like just the what you do, it's how you do it. Because, you know, everybody's gonna have their own vision, everybody's gonna have their own dreams, and not every decision a person makes is necessarily to be taken personally. But I think what's more important is how a person betrays you, the way they go about it. I think that will tell you everything you need to know. If you see that the way they went about it was with malicious intent, they did it on purpose, they might have planned it out, whatever plan they made to betray you, then you know it's up, right? And it's up to you if you want to seek revenge. It's up to you if you want to get back at that person, if it's worth it, if the hurt is deep enough. It depends, but it's all based on how they do things. You know, it's the principle of things. It's not just the situation, you know? So your girl might betray you. Your girl might feel like there's another guy out there who got more money. That could be a reason why she might betray you. She might feel like some dude out there might offer her more than what you're offering her right now. Whether that's true or not, it may not be true, but she could get that feeling. And from that feeling, she could make a decision to betray you. Same with a boyfriend, right? Same thing. He might be looking at a girl outside the relationship that he has with you, and he betrays you for a female that he feels is better for whatever reason. But if you got betrayed and you know you ain't do nothing wrong to nobody, you ain't betray that person first, you ain't hurt that person first, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not for you to beat yourself up about. It's not for you to stress about it. It's not for you to bang your head against the wall and ask, why did this person betray you? You might feel that way because the pain is so deep sometimes when a person betrays you. You might feel like banging your head against the wall and pleading with God and asking why, but at the end of the day, we really can't always understand why a person makes a certain decision they make, you know? Also, people could betray you for money. If a person's integrity is not that high and they could be bought, and they're the type of person that's so into money, they love money so much, they might betray you like this in a split second because they love money so much. You know what I'm saying? And you never really want to rock with people like that because they will always make decisions against principle. They will always make decisions against code because they're so in love with money that they're not going to be true to no vision. They don't know what it means to hustle and work your way to the top. They don't know what it means to build brick by brick. They want instant gratification. They want instant success. And if they see somebody or a team of people who can help them get that instant gratification at the expense of you, what a betraying person is going to do is they're going to betray you for the money. And you're going to be like, damn, well, I thought we was cool. Well, I thought we was friends. Well, I thought we went way back. They don't give a damn because it's about straight business with them. So that's not always a good type of person to have in your circle either. You know what I mean? Because if money is more important than your integrity, well, then you will sell out your own brother. You will sell out your own mother. You don't want to be around nobody that will do something like that. You don't want to be around nobody who don't really value the things that should be valued in life. You know, because they just operating on a different time. They might be operating on survival while you're operating on love. You might be operating on giving back. You might be operating on building a team and working together. You might be operating on a wavelength that they can't understand. They've always had to survive from day one. So that's all they know. So you can't change a person like that. You know what I mean? You can't change a person like that. Drop a comment below if you feel what I'm talking about. Give me a thumbs up. Like this video. All comments, all likes, and subscribers. It helps my videos. So I appreciate those of you who've been engaged, subscribing to my channel. Make sure to hit the bell notification so you can get these videos immediately whenever I drop this information. But, you know, I've just been thinking about this lately, and I'm like, yo, I know there's a lot of people that are dealing with pain out there because of betrayal. They feel they got betrayed by somebody. So I just wanted to make this video to help you understand that you may not always be able to understand it, right? But at least you'll be able to cope moving forward. So, you know, there could be so many different reasons why a person betrays you, you know, but when it happens, it's never a good feeling. Betrayal is a main tactic used in a lot of secret organizations as well as public organizations. Betrayal is a tactic used to spy, to listen in on things, to get secret information, you know, intelligence groups. You gotta understand that betrayal is a tactic they use. If you think for a second it's not a tactic they use, well then, I don't know, you've been blind. You haven't been seeing what's going on in the world. Because the thing that a person who's, what the betrayer does, is they ultimately get you to trust them. Or they might already have trust with you. And because they know they have this trust with you, they have the ability to betray you if they wanted to. And that can be very, very hurtful. So you got to watch for people like that. You got to watch for snakes in the grass and snakes that are in your circle that may not have your best intention in mind. You got to watch for that at all times, especially the more successful you become. You know, the more you have resources, the more you have things for people to focus on and want, things that other people want, the more you could bring about jealousy and envy. So you want to really, really watch the company you keep and the people you have around you, the more you elevate. The more you take things to a new level, the more you got to be on your P's and Q's. But this more so applies if you're involved in certain industries. I mean, more or less, if you're doing legal activity, you helping people, you giving back, you know, you looking out, you're being a good person in your community, you know, you're not out here stabbing people in the back, robbing people, hurting people, doing crazy things to people. 9 times out of 10, you won't have to worry about a lot of these things, but you could get betrayed at any level, you know? So nobody's exempt from betrayal. That's what I want you to know. If you're a human being and you've been here long enough, you've probably been betrayed. And if you haven't been betrayed in your life ever, then you really, really, really are blessed. You are a blessed individual. But if you've ever experienced that pain, you know that shit hurts. That shit really, really hurts because it's like, why? You know, you don't always understand why, but maybe that person understands why they did what they did. Maybe they feel they need to do what they did, you know? But the reason why people betray you, man, it could be they never really liked you from the beginning. It could be that they secretly were against you from the beginning and maybe you didn't even know that. That's a possibility. You know, so there's so many different reasons why a person might betray you. It could be because they feel you did something wrong to them, and instead of talking to you about it, they make malicious decisions to hurt you. Not the right thing to do. They could have just came to you and spoke to you about it, and they probably could have just fixed it, you know? Or maybe they tried to speak to you about it, and you didn't fix it, so they felt they had to betray you. But what I want you to know is, even if they spoke to you about it and you didn't fix it, they didn't have a right to betray you like that. They didn't have to do you like that. Like I said, it's the principle in how you do it. It's the things how you do the things you do. It's not always the what. It's not always the what, because depending on the situation, the person might see that you're not really trying to betray them. That's not really what your intention is. If you're not really trying to betray a person, but you're talking to them about an issue that you have, and they respect it, they might just understand. They might just go along with your plan, like, yo, I get it. I totally understand why you want to do X, Y, Z. And they might be in support of that. You know? But what I'm talking about in this video is I'm talking about a malicious person who intends to hurt you through betrayal, through trickery, through deceit. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the types of people you really, really got to watch for, and you got to stay far, 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 far away from them. Because those are the people that they forget, you know? They bite the hands that feed them. You know, they forget how you help them. They forget these things. And them forgetting leads to ungratefulness. And then if they really, really are on a negative type of timing and they aren't operating from a good place, it's possible that they could try to betray you. You know? And some people will team up with your other enemies just to fight against you. There's that too. You got those sucker ass people that join up with their enemies to fight against you because they dislike you so much. So you got to watch out for that too. Getting ganged up on because two separate groups of people dislike you. You know what I mean? So the way to be is always have integrity. I ain't never selling out my brother or my sister. I ain't never selling out my family for no damn money. I would never do that. I don't move like that. I don't operate like that. You could keep the fucking money. I never move like that. Never operated on some snake fake time. I've never done anything planned to hurt somebody on some crazy shit that didn't deserve it. You know what I mean? Now, if you show me you betrayed me and you got malicious intent and you want to hurt me, that's a different thing. It's up. Like, it's up. You know what I mean? I'm going to protect myself. I ain't going to let you just do anything you want to do to me. But you don't never got to worry about me being the first one. You don't never got to be worried about me being the one that making decisions to sell out people that I'm supposed to love. Never, ever, ever. Because to me, money is just a piece of paper, to be real with you. That's all it is, just a piece of paper. And we only enjoying it anyway for a moment. We only enjoying it for a moment. I'm on this vacation right now. It's called life. I'm on this vacation right now. It's called life. Let me know if you're a part of the vacation with me. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, it's like, I don't value things that much. I don't value things that much. You're not that important for me to try to hurt you for things. You're not important enough. Things I'll be focused on is bigger stuff. Not trying to hurt the everyday people that I come in contact with in my community. I think that's corny. You know what I'm saying? And betraying people that you're supposed to love and that love you, I think that's corny, especially when you're doing it for money, you're doing it for greed, and you're doing it for reasons. Another main reason why a lot of people get betrayed, I'm gonna be real with you right now. You know why? They let negative people get inside their ear. That's a big one. People let the devil come in to their circle and start talking in their ear about this person, this, that, and the third, saying all this negative stuff about the person, and they pollute the person's mind to a point where that person actually betrays somebody they supposed to love or somebody they supposed to have a good relationship with. That's a big one. Have you ever seen that happen before? Where you've seen a relationship or something was going so good, but one person in the relationship let a negative Nancy, a hating ass devil, come around, whisper some shit in their ear, you know what I mean? And pollute their mindset and pollute their perspective on their relationship, and then right there they fuck up a bond that was really, really good. That's another reason why a lot of people betray people, is because they don't have the wherewithal to block nonsense and to block bullshit. So they let bullshit in, the bullshit taints their mind, and then they make bullshit decisions from there. And this happens every day. It happens every day. It happens every day. But you got to be smarter than the devil that's coming trying to mess up your thing you got going on. You know, you got to tune out the devil, and you got to look at your situation for what it is and be like, yo, what's this person talking about? What's this person's intentions? Why are they telling me this stuff about this other person? You know what I mean? Why won't they just go directly to that person and tell them how they feel? Why are they telling me this about this person? So it could be somebody in their ear that's messing up their mindset, polluting the way they think, and now they're looking to betray you. Very unfortunate thing, but it happens every day. So this is the stuff you got to watch out for in life, unfortunately, because we got people like this out here. Not everything is peachy cream. Not everybody has the best intentions in mind for you, but it's all good. The way to cope with it is identify and get rid of and get far away from, you know? And you just keep leveling up. You keep focusing on your success. You keep focusing on the things that matter. You stay focused on your vision. And although it might pain you to know that you got betrayed, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, if they betrayed you and they want to apologize, it's up to you whether or not you want to forgive, but you always got to watch that person. You always got to watch that person moving forward. Without any further ado, this is your boy Jonathan Belcher. In this video, I just want to talk about betrayal, the pain of betrayal, why people betray you, and how you can cope with it moving forward. All right, make sure to drop a comment below. Let me know if you've ever been betrayed before by a friend, family member, or something like that. How did it feel? You know, how did you cope with that? Because that could be something really, really hard to deal with when you know deep inside you don't deserve something that somebody did to you. You know, that could be something real, real hard to deal with. So drop a comment below. Like this video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.